Aha! Brave folk. Canary. Start. We start the server. I have not done any RP, but it's mainly because I'm on Xbox. So any same thing with like Red Dead. A lot of it is like they don't have like the open servers for it. Now hopefully with the next console with it having Steam and all that good stuff all kind of mashed into it, I will be able to close lobbies if you have friends. It's the only way on console. I didn't even know you can make closed lobbies. Like I know there are groups that try to like kind of get something together, but also with my setup is like I can hear in game, but I would have to get like a separate mic uh to be able to talk to people, which I'm kind of in the process of doing. Ooh. If you have a club, you can sometimes bully people into leaving you alone for it. Like Red Dead would probably hold me easier than a GTA, but like I've never really had a chance. Like really the closest to RP I ever get is D&D. And I don't even get to do that anymore because I'm the DM. So like my RP is just NPCs. Uh, which is fine. Uh Yeah, like I mean, it kind of makes it a little interesting. Like with GTA, like I can do kind of whatever and just kind of riff off of whatever people do or say. But I was trying to get something going with Amara and Swifty and his wife Krabby on Red Dead, but like the two of them, they got really zoned into Warzone and now Battlefield. So it's like we all have, well, everybody but Amara has like a pretty decent country draw, and we know the lifestyle and shit. It's like my Red Dead guy, like I made me a fucking hillbilly moonshiner. I would still have that downloaded if my memory card hadn't fried itself, so I lost like a whole terabyte. but I still need lots of practice at it. Oh, okay. And like, I will probably try to get something going with uh Valheim at least. I just kind of wanted to get my little uh island home kind of set up. Cause like I like the idea of like just an active village type situation. Like a game of cyberpunk going. Is that multiplayer? 'Cause I really enjoyed cyberpunk. It was a lot of fun. Like I did the Outcast run, and then I started another run that was like the elitist guys that with the oh, the tabletop is as many. Oh, I didn't know they had a tabletop. Yeah, I mean, coming up with characters is something that like I super enjoy doing. Why I had 9,000 runs in Skyrim and probably 8,999 of them are uh incomplete, but it's just like I'd see something or do something. It's like they're 5e, 4e, 3. So, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. But like, I mean, that's how I got onto this deal, though. It's like I can It was just like I wonder if I can make Master Roshi a Viking. 'Cause I'm for whatever reason super obsessed with connecting those two things, fucking Viking and DBZ. So that island is where I plan on going, but I need stone to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. Yeah, yeah, because like I saw this fucking artwork done like a year or so ago, and it was basically like Viking garb on like Goku, Vegeta, Broly, all those guys. I was like, man, that's super fucking hardcore when they're not just in geese, but you make it semi kind of chain mail, tattered rag tunic, kind of, battle worn. It's super cool. I've been trying to make a yeah, basically before the suspenders. But I really want to turn that island into Kame House, but I'm calling it Kuma. That would be bear instead of turtle. And then eventually I'll swap out the shield because apparently they put in. like bare gauntlets for like hand-to-hand fighting. I want to do so much of this game and without really using a weapon for a fight. That's kind of been, I think, my biggest issue in streaming, to be honest with you. Because I just switch shit up so often. Ah, you know, that's how the battle worn guys get. They live long enough to chill out. This game's or games like these and Red Dead and Call of the Wild and shit like that. They're dangerous games for me because like I can fall asleep anywhere, and these games are super relaxing to me. It's with like the calm music and the rain and the waterfront. Like man, till out of nowhere you're in a life or death fight for you, which I'm fine. Which I'm fine with. I don't mind a little bit of struggle, but after uh you know, running extreme mission after extreme mission after extreme mission after extreme mission, so on and so forth. It's just like uh, I get wary of, or not wary. I just get burnout, I guess. But like when things slow down and the struggle is just constant, I'm like, all right, well, now I'm just banging my head against the wall, doing the same thing over and over again. The the crafty survival RPG stuff, I love so much more, but like to me, this image right here fills my soul. Like the amount of time I spent walking in the woods growing up. There you go. Good hit, little buddy. It'll work out for you. Exactly. I mean, just to get on, ride around, do some hunting, do some fishing, maybe a bounty or two. Like nothing super serious. Like just live in the world is just a lot of fun for me. I don't know. I always say stuff like that, but then I kind of look at, like, for instance, like the 1890s, like the million ways to die in the West. It's not wrong. would gladly die from tuberculosis or kick it in the head with a horse if I ever knew what the future awaited. It, no, I don't want to play Olgar. You go play by yourself. You go deal with this struggle. I am bored of it. I can walk around this. As far as I know, he's all right. My my mom went up to his mother's house to help her take care of some stuff. Took him with her. Just to give me a little bit of a break. 'Cause things have been getting a little heated. He he's getting a little belligerent or aggressive, whatever you want to call it. Just argumentative and wanting to get physical. So it's like, you just need to go away for a little bit. Like, I'm not going to jail because you want to try to start a fist fight over me putting in a door. No, I know. And every time he wants to do it, he tries to stand up and do something, and he almost falls down. I'm like, I can't even take the threat serious. You know, he's come at me once, but couldn't do anything. Like, he just wouldn't do anything. So that was good on him. But there's only so much one person can take before it's like, ah. Oh yeah, no, like, want to be super insulting, but then be like, oh, I need help. I need help. Like, I mean, all the time, constantly, he needs help. I'm like, I get it. You need help. But you don't get to, like, sit here and call me a liar and a fucking idiot and shit like that, and then be like, oh, I need your help with getting over here, and I need your help with phone numbers, and I need your help with this, and I need, it's like, no. If you're a big boy and you can take care of yourself, and you want to act like this fucking big fucking butthole, then take care of yourself. And when you get pulled up, pat himself on his thing aside, bandage him. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not the 80s or the 70s. Like, you don't get to just do this shit. Like, me, it'll just turn into subdue and then call the cops, and then I'll just let him deal with the consequences of his actions, because he's never had to. He is that traditional boomer that got away with a ton of shit and being super shady and doing things under the table, and he's never wrong because he's always been the boss everywhere. Where'd where did you get a knife? I'll just collect lots of rocks, lots of flints as I walk around this island, or this. I swear I took them all, but if bro has head drops or something, that's kind of my only worry is, the firearms and stuff. I've got to really hunt them all down. But the funny thing is with like my old man is like, cause he likes the big old school like hand cannons. Old flintlocks. Got one of them. Like I say, he's got the hand cannons and shit, and I think most of them he couldn't even hold up to fire, to be honest. He has a hard time holding a dinner plate. He's got so little motor skills. Like picking a gallon of milk up and pouring a bowl of cereal, but locks are finicky. A copper deposit? Oh, that's not very far at all. Cross off pin, add a pin. What's up, Una? You've wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Exia. Let's see. Are they both? Yeah. Why is it the Black Forest? What you mean? Is it dark as fuck? This must be him getting launched. See, like I'm already bored. I don't even feel like watching that whole thing. I'll watch it later on my own time. Wonder if there is more of a geographical reason they call it the Black Forest. So Exir is like over there, which I am probably not ready for that fight. But I want to uncover the map. Need to get my fighting a bit higher. Helldivers got mad boring for me. I played for the first time in like a week today. Yeah, I mean, initially, like, I was super stoked to play it, and like, once it basically plateaued at like, I got all the things that you kind of just need, and then everything else after that is just kind of for shits and giggles. Like, I was like, ah, I'll just do that. Maybe y'all leave me alone now. Like, clearly I didn't jump into Discord. Like, Bert's just gonna be that guy. Like, he can't help himself. I, I just, I just don't get locked into games like Bert and Ernie do. Like, I'll get locked for a couple of weeks at most, and then games will plateau, and then I have to go play something else. I need like a palate cleanser. But I feel like games like this, like they're just a little bit better for like streaming because I don't have to stay like right on top of like what's going on in front of me. Oh, god damn. Fuck that kick up. It's an evergreen, minimal lore, open-ended world, easily intuitive learning curve. Yeah. And these kind of games aren't really their bag. Unfortunate for me. If I can ever get my buddy to start gaming and streaming, like my best friend, he's off being an adult and shit, so he doesn't usually have a lot of time to game. But I ever get him into it, me and him will do all kinds of fucking RP and shit with Swifty and Amara and Krabby. He's like, he understands like content and like likes to fuck around and riff. Bert and Ernie like to fuck around and riff, but they have like, which is weird. Like, I understand like Bert doesn't really dig the RP aspect of things and doing like survival role play shit, but like Ernie got me into playing D&D and shit. Like he's all in that realm, but like doesn't like crafting survival, which is confusing to me. Because I feel like that's a lot of. Uh-oh. Why would you do that, Grey Dwarf? Maybe he's more of a Fallout kind of RP guy. I mean, maybe. Like, I did 76 for a while, and both of them really dig Fallout. It's just getting them into the R to actually RP. I because like we always tried to what do you call it, incentivize at the table for stunting and stuff and like getting into character and being really descriptive and like giving bonuses for trying to take the extra mile, or it's just a regular thing if you're just trying to play the game. But like I tried to take a lot of steps into helping people really connect with their characters, but like someone like Bert, he just wants to min max the RP, and he doesn't want to play with a group. He's a lone wolf. He wants to, I'll go over here while you guys do that, and I'll do my own thing. And it's just like, and not in my table, you won't. If you're gonna do that, then that character is gonna leave, and you're gonna roll a new character. I'm not gonna play this split the party up shit. That's not, we're not playing a video game where it's an open world deal, and that's just the way, like I'm a very combat like focused character, but like I always end up with flaws. Like when we did our Star Wars one, like I made a Wookiee, so it's like I had flaws of communications, and I gave myself a plus slash minus, so it's like I'm a really good pilot, like Chewie or whatever, but only when I'm drunk. Like I was a good mechanic and I was a decent pilot, but only drunk. If I was sober, I had negatives. One of my group's best moment was me describing how I tricked a watch patrol into handing out itchy cream to an entire shift so they were distracted while we broke in. I pretend to be a traveling herbalist, gave them a box of samples. First one's always free. And like I can get behind that kind of stuff. I like creative things. Like I don't know if you've ever used like the GURP uh system, but that was like the first one that I created a whole game out of. And I kind of did like a Walking Dead meets Z Nation kind of vibe. And like that was a lot of fun. To hire people. Now, is it like a PNG tabletop, like on the PC type situation, or how does that work? The tabletop online thing. Like we've only tried that like once or twice in the past, and it seemed a little chaotic trying to keep up with like a Zoom call, basically, or Discord. I forget what we use. I mean, really, all we did was just like a Discord call and just kind of use the imagination. It just seems it seems difficult to kind of connect with players and stuff. For me, I guess, because like I like to look at people, so like if everybody's on like camera and stuff, maybe Discord, I imagine it runs the same as in person. Yeah, I mean, it basically. I feel like when because like again I was DMing, so like I was super focused, but like it seemed like a handful of the party kind of had other things distracting them because they're sitting in front of their. Yeah, and I wish that was the case because some of the party likes to kind of fluff. And I say some, I mean Bert. So it was a hassle, but I had to play Cyberpunk again just to remember the world. Barely remember it. Feels like forever since I played it. Yeah, but whatever like the corpo synth user was, because like I basically went the unwanted route the first time. It was just running guns, shooting all over the place, John Wick style. I'd rather DM for two people than five who could care less. And well, that was also the weird thing is like, cause we all wanted to, and then, like we did it a lot in person, and then the whole COVID thing hit, and everybody had to, worry about their uh, families and whatnot. So we didn't do a whole lot of meetings and shit like that. So we tried to make it work online. And it just didn't. So we just kind of threw that out the window and started doing it in person again. Street or nomad is the way. It seemed a bit looser that way, and you're right. The corpos do seem a lot more rigid. It was just like I did the run and gun super fucking badass guy, and I was like, I wonder what like John Wick cyber hacker kind of mentality, like no guns and shit, like quick blades, lots of hacking of other people. Like I just wanted to like hack shit because I didn't do a ton of that with the other character. I guess it was probably Nomad was the one. I guess that was what I was thinking the Outcast was. The Cyberpunk and 27 are different vibes. Is it the same world though? More like GTA 4. Nico? So the roads are ice. Ah, okay. I see, said the blind man to the deaf dog. It's more grimy and street based. Okay. They into oh shit, this is fucked. I'm so torn, man. Like I love so many genres, and that's probably my biggest like meh. It's like I've been developing more mentally than on paper, but I've been trying to develop a Gears of War and a Mortal Kombat tabletop. A gig or side job is basically a whole campaign. Oh, that could be cool. And I know Amara, she's trying to get a a little group and flesh out an idea that's kind of like Dead Space meets Last of Us. That's the PlayStation Mushroom Zombies, I think. Whatever the Mushroom Zombies were, she wants to mix that with Dead Space. So like put somebody on a space station or a group on a space station some shit had happened there. They're just there to go see why no one's responding and why so many alerts and stuff of like malfunctions are going off and no one's fixing it. And then you go in and find what happens, and then you just kind of go from there. It's it, it's more of like a thriller kind of zombie-esque game. And it's like, well, that seems cool. Just finished a Curse spinoff. I don't even know what that is. Took me 3 months to write. Like, I've never even actually, like, well, that's a lie. I played one session of actually like 5e D&D. Everything else I've played has either been GURPS or Pathfinder. Unless you count Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was, I still haven't even played that whole campaign. I've barely even gotten into it with Amara. Wizards of the Coast can eat my ass. Yeah, and a lot of that was the reason why we moved towards Pathfinder. It was like things were just a little more accessible. Just ask and appreciate it. I mean, it's fun. But like we do so much homebrew. Like especially for me being DM, like I have a story fleshed out and like
That's a nice beard. That's a nice beard.
but I let people just kind of want to do like if you want to do something or try something, like I'm totally cool with it. Or if like I notice the the group is going to try to spend several sessions trying to get like a decent weapon and gear. It's like I'm gonna get you guys set up right off the rip. You're gonna have money. You're gonna have this. You'll be okay, and then that will slowly or that will quickly come to kind of a halt, and then you can struggle from there. But like I have more fun as a DM if you guys feel more confident. And the more confident you are, hopefully down the road, the more mistakes you might make. And it's like I said, like I have an idea of like where I want to start and where I want people to end. And however they want to get there between here and there, cool with me. Either a theater kid or a screenwriter, apparently. Start writing some screenplays and pitching them to Netflix, you might make $1 bazillion. I'm just not much of a writer. I can pull shit out of my ass. I can bullshit. Pretty good bullshitter. Which is funny is like I couldn't really lie, but like to just bullshit for fun, I can do. But there's like ever pressure, like, oh, I might get in trouble. Like, there's no way I'm gonna lie and get away with it. Hell out shit in 1,000 years, someone will find a journal and recognize the philosophical genius I am. I'm always gonna be that guy that's gonna tell somebody like, yeah, this would be like a life-changing direction you could always take. And I get canceled for drawing boobs in the margin. And I always have like, I guess you could say I'm more of a pitch guy. Like I'll have an idea that's half-ass fleshed out, but like I can get into it and start talking and being like, oh, okay. I see what you did there. But because like I said, like do a alternate timeline of DBZ where it's less Kamehameha waves and more of like the V sword situation. You got people doing hand-to-hand combat, big giant battle axes, or I guess more like Seven Deadly Sins, where it's like these guys are ridiculously strong and almost seem supernatural, but like they sword fight or they fist fight. Like they're like I feel like that kind of mentality would be really cool. See, like this is my Master Roshi. I keep forgetting what I named him. Hinan, I think. Which is Norse for teacher. Which is Roshi is Japanese for teacher. You know, I've started watching it, and I think I watched like maybe the first two episodes, but I don't like dub. It's like I watch shit constantly. Like I'm constantly absorbing stuff, but like I don't watch. And that's yeah, it seems super dope. And then by the time that they came out with it dubbed, I was like, ha. And then I've just been like I just don't watch TV now. It's like it's all YouTube. I just get snippets of shit. But I've been getting better about that. So hopefully Vinland Saga will end up next because I just finished an anime, Shield Hero or whatever, and that was a lot of fun. But like something like Vinland or like even Shield Hero, like I had to not do what I'm doing now. Like now I watch like comedies and trivia. Like right now I have QI playing in the background. It's like I've got a whole another I got these the shock bone conduction deal, so like I can listen to everything that's happening on the stream and the game or whatever, and then those play what's on the phone, and I can just get interesting tidbits and just listen to funny riffing and stuff like that. Like I need my brain to constantly have something hitting. But when like you or Fearful or like some other cats want to come in and chit chat, like I don't even hear this anymore. It was almost too Japan horny for me though. I constantly wonder if I am watching the same one everyone else is. Is the one that you watched start off where it's like Shield Dude is like betrayed and he's just like everyone thinks he's like a sexual assaulter and woman beater and a thief and shit? Or is there another one? Because there was been so many of these Shield Hero things popping up that I don't know anymore. Yeah, then he gets the little yes, okay, okay. Then yeah, I can understand. Like it's a little that way. And if they're too horny for like I can't really get into it. I I grew up with things like Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, fucking Inuyasha, shit like that. Yu Yu Hakusho, like that's what I grew up watching. So it's like I want people to be fighting. I want there to be a big cause or a big bad that everybody's kind of against and working against. Yeah. Leather scraps to make a crude bow. That'll help speed up the hunting. Leather helmet, durability. Just need deer hide for that. I just need leather scraps for that. Just wood for wood arrows. Okay. Need to catch up on the most recent couple episodes of Dandadan. This most second season, I feel like isn't as good as the first one. Either that or I just wasn't in the right mind space to watch it. I really enjoyed the first season, and the second one, it seemed way too like singular focused. Like I can't even put my finger on. why. Okay. And like that little chunk was pretty cool. Like the next few episodes are pretty nifty. I I get it. And that it also might just be in that realm of like I should have rewatched the first season and then watched the second one. Maybe I wouldn't have been so hung up on it. Holy crap, I hit it. I kind of can be, I guess, in the sense of like Roni Kenshin, Inuyasha, kind of like the mindless like head guy, or I guess you could say like Naruto, where like they got the girl sidekick kind of chick, but like she holds her own and she does her own thing and all that good jazz. Like I used to watch so many movies, so many fucking TV shows, and now it's more like if I'm gonna watch a movie, I have to watch like a John Wick movie. What the fuck? Gomez is meh. Yeah, but when you're a prepubescent boy and you're first getting into anime, there's a lot of almost upskirts and stuff. You're just like, hmm, ah. Like her and the ancestor chick and whatnot, like they're kind of badasses in their own right. You know, she would be on at night, and it was like 5 or 6, and he scared the fuck out of me with his retro girl night terrors of a partially furry. Did they ever show his dad alive? Like I know they did the episode where like him and his brother fight in his dad's corpse. course, when they turn into the big dog demon thing, yeah. I was also just a horror movie watcher when I was younger. Like, I thought Jason Voorhees was the funniest thing in my life. Really? You immortal zombie, I'd rather fight you. Fist to fist with him doesn't work if you've seen Jason Goes to New York. But at least with him, it'll be a quick death. Like, I used to watch a lot of old, like, black and white samurai films and shit. Those movies used used to really intrigue me. But now I can't handle movies and shit now. Like, I used to think that like my mentality, like when I'd go to a movie theater or watch a new movie or whatever, like, man, these new movies just suck. 'Cause I just fall asleep. 310 to Yuma. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, like, I was a Josie Wales kind of guy growing up. Like, I watched a lot of Josie. It was less into, like, most things that, John Wayne did. I didn't really like that. But you 310 to Yuma, fucking Tombstone, Young Guns, Hitchcock, like a lot of these fucking flicks, these are fucking fun. Like they're fun movies, but like my brain just like if it goes from like, oh, we're gonna do like action and tension and like it's super fucking, and then like scene changes and now we're like sitting by a campfire and we're just chit chatting in a mess hall or whatever, then like my brain just goes, oh. All right, we're winding down. Time for sleep. Okay, we can go to sleep. I'll just go to sleep. That's why, that's why I watch so much like the John Wick style movies or like Nobody. I just recently saw that and I'm excited for Nobody too. I have a feeling it's not going to be as good. But like, I just need things to just go, 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 go. Show me what I want to see. Show me what I want to see. I don't need that as much out of anime, but I wanted. Ballerina was honestly okay. I would say that I love the John Wick universe, but I love the John Wick movies. I didn't watch the Continental because I kind of feared that it was going to suck. And then I haven't seen the Ballerina one. I'm hopeful for it. And the fact that a lot of people were like, yeah, it's all right. I'm like, well, of course, because it's not John Wick, it's this chick. Like, John Wick has a cameo. But like I found out that I don't know if you ever seen a movie called Hardcore Henry, but that apparently takes place in the John Wick universe. And unless it's all a troll, so like Hardcore Henry and the Payday games and John Wick, all the same universe, but like closer to Payday and Hardcore Henry in that universe, and then John Wick. John Wick just kind of shows you the deeper lore of the criminal underground. That's that's less uh assassiny and more not bank robbing, but like espionage and being a different cat, putting information out there that's not true or is true that people maybe shouldn't have. So like that I thought was really cool. But that whole problem. Did you play? I can do slowdown type shit, but it has to. Did you play? I can do slowdown type shit, but it has to be good. Slowdown. Oh, mm-mm. No, I don't know about that. Did you play? The only I played some of the old ones that were like on the PlayStation 1, and then I played a good chunk of Phantom. I think it was Phantom something or Phasmo. I can't remember, but Phantom Pain. Yeah, which I thought that one was cool. But I don't stick in them long. It's kind of like the Sniper Elite games. Like really love the games, but like after a little bit of it, just kind of like we're gonna do this nice and easy. Take it slow, do the shots, try to do it all the right way. And then because I try so fucking hard to do it the right way, then I get mad because it's not working, and then I just start shooting everything. Ah, man, you're good. That's the whole point of this. Like, I'm just doing this kind of gaming or Red Dead or anything, like if I'm not actively trying to RP or whatever, like this is what I want. I want people to come in and talk and chat and say things and have a conversation. Play too many games around Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie are just talkers. Like they talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Quiet is the bane of their existence. I grew up being raised to be more stoic, be loud when I need to be, say something when it's important, which is why streaming has been a struggle for me. Because I could sit here in complete silence, answer, you know, questions or read things or whatever, and say nothing. Because I'm not like, oh, big reaction. Oh, this thing's happening. Like, unless I'm just getting shit on, then you'll get a big reaction out of me. I'd ask Goofer. I make noise when I have nothing to say. I'm like that around Swifty, because like me and Swifty work together in a warehouse for UPS. So we just get loud and start yelling and make parody songs of shit that we hear and riff weird little bits. That's why I try to play with Swifty when I can, because like me and him just have fun goofing around. Don't take the game all that serious. I take games too seriously with Bert and Ernie because of the history that we have of trying to be like super good and super accurate and try to be, SEAL Team 6 Delta Force fucking rah, rah, rah. And it's just not like my true mentality. I'm more in this mentality of like I want to train. I want to get good. I want to be able to defend myself against a horde of enemies. But what I want to do when that's not happening is I want to sit on this rock and then I want to fish. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hardcore gamer. I like permadeath in one life. I never really got that sweaty into a game. Like I know this game's got that. I don't think I have the mental capability of doing it, but I could. Honestly, I could in something like this, but my gameplay would be much different. I would be far more cautious on what I would do. Like being an archer and like sword and spear or shield and spear. Shit. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. I would not be running around here. Hardcore WoW. Yeah. I played WoW for a good while. And then it got to that point where it was like, I could pay 16 a month to play WoW, or I can go play paintball or airsoft and have money to go do that. So I'll go do that. I took a different priority over that video game because I saw it sucking the life out of me. Like my issue with like those games and stuff is like getting into the guilds and everything gets like extra serious and everybody's like you need to do these, you need donates and fucking be a part of party raids. It's like me, I'm more of like this where it's like if I can get you farted dog and it stinks. Uh Best game ever. uh, I would say Gears of War, best game ever. Original. And that's just because the amount of time and fun I had with it. But hardcore community is super loving. Well, that's good. unless you're pirate software and you make a mistake and run away from whatever was happening and everybody dies but you. But those are the situations where I'm like, this drunk auntie gave me like 500 gold first day. Fuck yeah. I never looked into anything. A lot of what I saw seemed like conjecture, like from what I've seen of his streams and what he talks about. Like he makes more sense to me, but I don't really care. Like that kind of drama is not anything I give a shit about. Which is again why I don't do that kind of shit at all. And maybe it'll end up biting me in the ass one day. I don't know. But like I'm not going to put on a facade or talk about a life I didn't live or anything like that. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not. Too easy to forget a lie. You never forget the truth. I'd rather somebody hate me for the truth than some bullshit that got misconstrued or cut out of context. Because no one cares about context. They only care that you said the words. Never forget. The WoW thing was irrelevant. It was just a straw that broke the back. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. It seemed like it was kind of a snowball of effects, but his easy out was to just say, I fucked up, you're all right, like I'm a bit of a nepo baby or whatever. Like all he had to do was just kind of attack himself a little bit and then everybody would have left it alone. Or he could have just shut the fuck up and people would have just left it alone. Like take a month off from streaming or something. Like you don't need the money right now. Like you're doing very well for yourself. Take a month off. Take 2 weeks off. Just take some time to yourself and let everybody fucking cool their jets. 'Cause as long as you're around, people are just gonna talk about what happened or what might happen or what could have happened, and then it just fuels the fire. And, I mean, it's kind of is for me. It's like because I get on like, oh, I'm gonna game. Well, if I'm gonna game, I might as well stream. Me and Amara spent most of yesterday kind of going over ideas and thoughts on my blockages and what I could try and what I need to push more for. I mean, really just talking about it fucking kind of helped me snap out of the funk. I still need to like sit down and make my TTS and but the streamer bot we use is all kinds of fucked up. They just cannot press it when then assholes like me come in and go, "Why did you use Frost Nova? It's still 50% mana." But like the easy answer that doesn't get too technical is like because I'm me and not you, and that's the button I pushed, and then I had to run or I had to die. We all came into the fucking conclusion that we were gonna try this. I'm a mage. I wasn't gonna get up into the shit. I had an opportunity to run. Bye. Like it's always easy to armchair coach when it's not your responsibility in the heat of the moment, and he fucked up. I guess. There's I would probably put it more in the realm as he fucked up, he made a choice. There's no guarantee that anybody would have made it out even if it went the other way. Like it's not a guarantee, right? So it's like he could have done everything the way everyone wanted and then everybody dies and then he's the only one or one of like two or three that get away. And so everybody else is mad about it. But it's such a it to me it's a stupid thing to get mad about. But like I'm not a hardcore WoW player. I don't take I try not to take games that seriously anymore. And maybe that's where he's at. You know, I don't know how old he is, but if he's in his 30s or whatever, then it's like he probably just doesn't care that fucking hard. He just doesn't want to die and have to start it all the fuck over. Alone when run gets called. Yeah, so what? Everybody's supposed to Leroy Jenkins that shit? No, that's the tank's job. And like I was even doing that though. Like I was taking hell divers, like wasn't taking it serious at all. But like look at these two. Like I've put more time in on this game than they have, but like they'll level faster because they want to struggle through the game on harder difficulties. Do you think he scammed with the game? I mean, I guess. I never really looked into it. I didn't watch his content a lot. I liked his clip because I like the the logic that he used on a handful of shit. So I was like, oh, I can get behind this kind of shit. That's nifty. He seems intelligent. He talks proper. Like he's, it's not, oh, Riz up this shit, bro, with the glizzy. Like fucking some 30-year-old that's trying to talk millennial or Gen Z or Gen Alpha and shit. Like, dude, grow. Like, I can't stand that shit. I want to. That's why like a lot of the streamers I watch, like they're fucking adult. Rizzing Huz in Ohio. But honestly, get your bag, King. I didn't get scammed. Like this whole internet thing, man, is like it's all a flash in a pan. Like you gotta take what you can get, and if you get momentum, fucking run with it. And you try to fucking suck every fucking bit of that out. That ultimately, if my shit ever pops off and I get a couple of fucking little TikTok shorts or whatever, something really fucking hits the ground running somehow, and I'll just make more and more of that, and I'll try to have as much fun doing that kind of shit, and you know, like like I was saying like a couple of days ago or last week or whatever, it's like I initially started streaming just to have a catalog of games I've played and playing games with the guys, but like our motives in gaming are different. She's shifting on my plates till it's tectonic. And that's Amara. Like she likes to like well, except for games like this that she's put hundreds and hundreds of hours into. Like she gets kind of super sweaty, but she likes to fuck around and like make traps and like playing Helldivers. If she played with me on there, like it would just be chaos. She'd be punching and kicking and throwing stratagems everywhere to just cause chaos. Like she wouldn't give a fuck. Like if I get into a military game, like IRP, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I get into the mentality of like, all right, well, I'm supposed to be some SF fucking special fucking soldier that all this elite training and history and this and that, and I'm gonna try to be that guy. Ow. Oh, they have weak wrists. I like poking fun more at my friends and trying to talk shit to randos, but you'll find out if we end up RPing and stuff. I'll take those little like haha flaws and mistakes and of rolls past and kind of like and go-to line is you smell like you got crisp boy. Hmm. I don't know what my go-to line is. Well, my go-to line is just get fuck nerd. Makes Jews ironically mad as fuck for no reason. Now I do. There's a cat that streams on Twitch and TikTok, but he goes by iLumpy. He talks mad shit, and it is hilarious. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do a whole like trademark behind get fuck nerd and PhD. So we used to run PhD when I was like getting stoned all the time and shit, because you know PhD get your pothead degree, and you know getting fucked up mentally was my life for 10 years. But that's not me no more. I get mildly fucked up. But I scream get fucked nerd at people at work all fucking morning. And did I keep it? I did keep it. Fuse limited. Okay. ingesting doesn't, for whatever reason, ingesting doesn't ever affect me. Drinking or eating, I can smoke just a little bit. And this is just D8. It's not even like THC9 or what D9 or whatever the fuck. Like it's just weak ass D8 and like mellows me out, makes me chill, and I'm all good.
I'm back, bitches! Bitch, I'm adorable.
Bitch, I'm adorable. Where did I put? Guess I lost one of my or some of my sound bites.
Way to go, a-hole!
I turned my stream deck into a fucking soundboard. Yeah, no, for whatever reason, like eating like cookies or brownies or tinctures, like if for whatever reason I have to like ingest, if it goes to my stomach, that shit's gone. Like maybe that's the reason why I have to take 40 milligram fucking antacids every day, because it just burns everything up. Gotta do showers for residents. All right, man. Good luck out there. Don't drop the soap. Remember putting that in there, so I'm assuming she put that in there. No, no. Damn, it's already 8:15. Good Lord. Leather tunic, hammer, leather helm, trousers. Fire closer to the hut. Mr. Roshi takes his seat. Yeah, you'll get something later, buddy. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Do is I will rest here, get the rested bonus for the comfort. until I figure out how to make a fishing pole, which it's probably just at the crafting bench. Via Zuni. What up? Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Oh, Raggy. Yeah. What up? goddamn bear. And from what I learned earlier, I'm not going to win that fight. As much as I want to try, it's not happening. Good to know when I am ready to fight a bear. They're all over the fucking place. once we get Ecther be able to come up into this area and just bust all these rocks up, get lots of stone. Luckily this is here, so it's like collecting stone's not that bad either. I'll take care of you guys here in a minute. Won't be on here too much longer. You'll be alright. helmet? Man. Trophies. Yeah, let's put the neck trophy in here. I have enough to make the tanning rack. Cooking is a Fisting. Yeah. Farming I still have to work on. Lord's axes, bows, sneak, wood cutting, cooking, ice crafting, swim, dodge, spears. Should have a little thing in spears. Where? I think he was still just going to be hanging out right here. Oh. Hmm? Ed? Oh, okay. Well, when I get off here, I'll just throw what's over there and what's in the hamper in the wash. I'll be up for a little bit. I should be up long enough to put everything in the dryer. At least you'll have them to go to bed. Huh? Okay. Well, I'm just kind of wrapping things up here. It's 9 o'clock, right? Yep. Just about. Yeah, me and Seventh were talking games and movies for like 2 hours, and he had to go. He had to get back to work, so. So much meat. Yes. So there's a bear that we found up there. He's he's still hanging out up there, and for a few days now, oh yeah, I found some ore. I think that's where I was at. Anyways, yeah. So, like here, there's another bear. I was, I was just like, doot doo, doot doo. Right. Yeah, you don't have to cross you. That's what I started, like, because it looked like you could, so I started, but I can't confirm 100% because there's a bear right there. And the first time I was over there, when I ran into him, I was just like, oh fuck. And then simultaneously, three gray dwarves come out of nowhere, and then a bunch of the little fuckers all start chasing me. Like, thankfully, I was fast enough that the bear like de-aggroed, and they just kind of chased me for a while until I beat them. But yeah, so it wasn't fun the first time, and then like a day or two went by in game. I was doing some other stuff and like found the other bear and shit, and I was like, oh, maybe hopefully maybe there's only like one bear in this little area, which would make sense. Apparently not. So I went back over there, and he's just got his face buried in a rock, and then turned around, was like, ah, and I was like, ah, and then ran the other way and came back. And now I'm back here. But yeah, like pretty much it looks like you can. They got pretty, but like like I actually got here at one point, like before getting up here where the bear was mad. There was a lot of boar and deer in this, like a lot. Yeah, this ain't shit. I get it. Like this legitimately isn't shit. Yeah, you just walk to shore, and then there's this ore or whatever deposit uh right there on the shore. Copper. Yeah. So that's basically what I've done. Doing some sneak leveling, some bow leveling, block. Trying to get these longer shots down. We were talking about like WoW hardcore and stuff. I was like, yeah, they got a hardcore on here. I would play this game way differently on hardcore. I would take almost no risk. Everything would be a sure thing, and if I wasn't like 99% sure I was going to succeed, I would not. Nope. But yeah. Yeah, once I get off here, I'll get that going. Yeah, no problem. Love you. Alrighty, folks. Piece of candy. That is where I have to call it. The bees are happy. Fix everything real quick. There's nothing I can really do. Hard tape. Tunic leather helm. I don't have any of that. Alright. Take damage from other players. Alright. Yeah. I've got to call it here. I'm also getting tired. I'm going to actually sleep pretty good tonight, I think. So. May I jump on, do some more of this tomorrow. Maybe we'll get into Helldivers, maybe not. Maybe I take a little bit of a break from that. Or if I do it, it might be either an early day stream or an evening stream. Play with Bert and Ernie or something. But definitely need to switch it up from time to time. Can't just grind that. I could see doing more, but gotta get Kuma house built up, get out there to my island, make it a nice paradise. And then maybe we can focus on making more of a village here. People can come in and hang out and whatnot and dick around when I'm on. But until then, I appreciate everybody coming in, hang out, chit-chatting with me. Appreciate you, Sevens. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.